Hello, Henry from Belgium here. Today a cool video about Legoset 6543, Sail and Fly Marina. It's one of the 29 town sets that were produced in 1994. The set consists of 709 parts and 7 minifigs, which is quite a lot. The title of the set literally says what it's about, a marina where you can sail and fly. It has boats as a sub-theme, and that is one of my favorite themes. And when I look at the box, I already see a lot of nice things. I see several boats, a plane, a crane, a gas station, a cafe, jetty, etc. Of course I have it complete with the box, manual, and all the parts. The box is not in very good condition, but not in bad condition either. It still has all the cardboard, inner foil, and the cardboard inlay. It has been a while since I was able to show you such an extensive set. Nowadays, it is no longer so easy to purchase this set and other vintage sets at a good price. I don't like paying top prices either, because I want many sets in my collection. And if you want the best condition for each set, it will easily cost 200 to 300 euros per set or more, especially with a set of this size. I therefore mainly look for sets with boxes in acceptable condition, which are often incomplete and are missing some details. In this case, I found the box with the most parts. I then looked at Bricklink to see what was missing, and first supplemented the easy parts with my spare parts. I then ordered some slightly more difficult and special bricks, and it should now be complete. In this case, I also had to purchase the manual separately because I wanted one in good condition. The format of this manual is very handy, and everything is nicely divided into chapters. I see clear drawings, and I have the impression that everything is well explained in different steps. It's very extensive, and that's good because it means there is a lot to build, such as a truck, various boats, and an airplane. Then the jetty with the motorcycle repair shop and clubhouse on it. The crane with winch. And finally, many nice finishes and details, such as a palm tree, gas pump, signs, etc. Building all the elements in this set will certainly take several hours. I have already viewed all parts in advance and neatly sorted them by color. I immediately noticed that there is a lot of color in the set, including green and blue parts. Also a variety of shapes and sizes, and not so many ready-made pieces, which I always find very positive. It was still the era where stickers were placed over various bricks. I have some here, but not all. I have already ordered some on Bricklink and others I still have to find, but I will tell you more about that later in the video. From the Pirates theme in 1989 onwards, the minifigures were given extra facial expressions and, for example, beards and a mustache. Many variants have appeared over the years, and I think that some faces were not always successful and sometimes far too busy. Here it isn't too bad, and there is only one face that I personally like less, and that is the one with extra eyebrows. I can't explain why, it just is. By the way, it was in 1994 when this set was released that the head was produced for the first time. I think the waiter is cool and so are the figures with the sunglasses, but it's also good that there are two with the usual smiley and eyes. The minifigs in this set all have a head with an open stud. I start by building the truck that carries the gasoline, and for that I have two nice accessories and a personalized minifigure with the inscription Octan. For those who don't know yet, Octan is a fictional gasoline brand created by Lego itself. After the collaboration with Shell had ended in the early 1990s, they created their own brand, and I have to say, I'm a fan of it, especially because you always need some green plates, and they match well with the red and white and also the other colors in the set. The truck has a classic structure with the well-known bricks, such as the ready-made doors, the window, folding roof, etc. The slope brick at the front is a good choice, and that makes it less blocky. I am now building the loading platform here. It consists of 6 of these panels and 2 stickers, which should actually be stuck on them. Because these are separate bricks, the stickers may have been torn or lost, and I have therefore replaced them with bricks without stickers for the moment. There are both bricks with prints and bricks with stickers in the set, and as a collector, you naturally want to have them all in an original and complete condition. On Bricklink, you can easily search for individual parts for each set, including those with stickers stuck on them. There is always someone offering a certain part. But the disadvantage with such small orders is the high shipping costs, especially if it is a country outside Belgium. That may seem trivial, but if, like me, you collect a lot, the costs quickly add up. In many cases, I wait and search until a seller offers different bricks that I need that I can complete multiple sets with. And that's why I can't show all the stickers today, but I'm confident I'll find them in the future. In the meantime, I have attached the last part to this truck. It is described as hinge train gate. I have not seen this part before, and I think it's cool and realistic. It fits perfectly with the other bricks, and I see no height difference. It also immediately provides a very nice extra playability. There is enough space to place the petrol bottle and the handcart, and if you put the handcart upright, you can put a second petrol bottle in it. One detail. I think at the front the nose hangs a bit far from the ground. Perhaps an extra brick could have been incorporated under the slope brick. But it's a cool vehicle, colorful, has a great playability, and a personalized minifig. And now the boats. There are 3 in total. 2 larger competition boats and 1 small speedboat that I'm building first. It has a classic construction, and I have built several like this in the past. This speedboat is actually used to ensure the race runs smoothly. It has some nice details such as an outboard motor and a competition flag. Be sure to check that the clips of the flag are not damaged. The minifigure has a space gun as an extra accessory that serves as a megaphone. The next thing I'm building is racing boat number 1. This model has mainly white bricks supplemented with red accents. The Octane branding is cool, and a combination of prints and stickers was chosen here. Nice in itself, but the fact that the stickers are also stuck over different bricks and become dirty after so many years and no longer stick very well is not so positive. This type of boat cannot really sail, but that is not the intention of such playsets. With these models, you have to search and puzzle more, and there are different bricks, which makes it fun. The engine is a nice part and the design is well put together. You actually have to place it loosely on these black bricks so that you can easily lift it out with the crane. Furthermore, the boat is finished with nice details such as a cool window and a navigation brick. And there are also the well-known bricks at the bottom so that it slides more easily over the table when playing. In this model, there is an extra 2x2 plate at the front, which makes the nose higher from the surface and provides an extra racing boat effect. Now that the boat is completely finished, I notice a small downside. You must remove this brick to fully open the engine block cover. If you do not do this, you will not be able to remove the engine block easily with the crane. Except for that small remark, I think it is a more than successful design. It's also quite large, and the nice Octane branding is an absolute added value. Now that I see it this way, it seems appropriate that I will try to clean the stickers and make them stick better, or replace them completely. At first glance, you would think that the second boat is an exact copy of the first one, and that the building experience is repeated. But that is not entirely true. The base is the same, but there are some nice details and different bricks that ensure that the building experience remains fun. For example, at the front of this boat, there is an extra compartment with a hatch where you can store things. Furthermore, this boat also has a cool engine and some nice finishing details like some stickers with the number 3 on them. There should also be stickers on both sides of the boat, but they are not included yet. and I have ordered them on Bricklink. What is much better here is that the engine cover is positioned in such a way that you can completely open and lift the engine block out without having to remove bricks. I prefer this model because of the color palette, the extra hatch, and the better design of the engine block cover. Here you see the two boats together. On boat 1, I especially like the branding of Octan, and perhaps there could also have been a sponsor name on the second boat, because now it's not clear for which team this boat is racing. But when you look at the torso of both minifigs, you will see Octan's logo on both of them. So they are apparently racing on the same team. And on the torso of the minifig that is in boat 3, it also says Team 1. I find that a bit confusing, and perhaps not much thought has been given to it. The fifth vehicle I'm building is the seaplane. It has initially a classic structure, with parts that I have already seen before. It also reminds me a bit of the plane I built in the 1996 Gator landing set, but in a slimmed down version. The cockpit, for example, does not have a brick with a nice navigation print, but a normal standard steering wheel, and it doesn't have a roof either. But towards the end, the building experience becomes quite fun. Because finally, I come across some nice bricks, and also these two bricks that I have never seen before. And I have never seen this specific red part before either. And the fact that you have to build two separate things that you can then combine creates also some variation. The yellow of the landing gear matches well with the red and black of the aircraft. In some reviews, I read that the landing gear easily breaks off or easily detaches from the plane, but I think that it's just firmly attached because of these three red bricks. Finally, there are also some Lego Technic parts, together with some other small parts with which I can make a cool propeller, and that gives a nice extra play feature. So finally, I am pleasantly surprised by the end result. Only the cockpit could have been a bit better developed, but the front and rear parts with round shapes and certainly the cool propeller with details make up for it. A sticker on the tail or side could have made it perhaps even better, but it's cool. I have already built 5 beautiful vehicles, and now I'm starting the bigger work, namely the marina itself. For the base, I have 2 plates here. This is the kind I've seen before in various harbor sets. As always, you first have to strengthen it with different plates. Here, I immediately see some nice bricks that I have never seen before. They are described as light gray plate with corner. If you don't have these ones, you can of course also solve it with extra 2x4 plates and 2x2 plates, but it's of course much nicer if you have these original ones. In this case, 2 base plates were chosen, and I have to build the rest of the quay and jetties with different plates and bricks. That's good, because that way, there are also some curved bricks in the set and a variety of gray plates. During my research, I noticed that there are no such raised base plates with studs only, so it had to be solved in a different way anyway. This is the full width of the set, and now it's a matter of building the rest on top. Before the actual building begins, I first add some cool decorations. I show you this in detail before closing everything up. In the shop, various glasses and a tap, telephone, beautiful navigation brick, vest, and outboard motor. And especially here in the repair shop, the designers show their creativity. 2 devices that you also see in a workplace in real life. And there is also an extra engine block of which I have already built 2, but this one has a different color palette. And also the well-known hammer and screwdriver and a trash can, so the level of finish and detail of this set is quite high. There are some ready-made pieces in the set, such as the 1x5 bricks and the sloping roofs in one piece, which could be split into separate bricks. But I don't think that is a disadvantage in this set. there are plenty of other smaller bricks, and the balance between regular bricks and ready-made pieces is good. I find the building experience fun and challenging, and it is especially varied because of the different buildings that I have to build, combined with the specific bricks of each compartment. These green plates are a nice extra detail. Perhaps some things could have been added here. Leaves to create an extra southern feeling, maybe also some transparent bricks that could serve as mood lighting. And perhaps they could also have provided bar stools in a creative way. It can always be bigger and better, but you really can't complain with such a beautiful set and already a lot of decoration. Before I start building the crane, I add again a lot of nice details, such as these bricks representing an awning. Bricks for which I do have the stickers, such as this sign for the club, and a board with the scores of the race. A palm tree, and also different flags. And as if that's not enough, also a gas pump, of which I have the original stickers as well. And I saved one of the nicest parts for last, the crane. It will also provide a great play element in this set. I have built quite a few cranes, but each design is always slightly different, and that is also the case here. Nice parts and a full-fledged winch. And I also immediately see that the original rope is still there. Cool! So, now I just need to add the minifigs and the vehicles, and then I'm completely done building this beautiful town set. Here's the full end result. For the sake of completeness, I would like to mention that there should be an Octon sticker on the white brick at the top of the repair shop, but I will also order this on Bricklink. Of additional elements, I also have an oil syringe, a walkie-talkie, and a white cap for the minifigs. So the set is complete except for a few stickers, and the condition is actually still very good. I don't see any significant damage or discoloration. The crane is a fun game element with a real winch, and with these extra bricks, you can actually lift an engine out of the boat. I have already given my opinion and comments throughout the video, and I can only add that this is a very beautiful and colorful set. It certainly deserves a nice place in my collection. Feel free to comment below the video, and don't forget to subscribe, it's free. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.